I think we not only came close to a full constitutional crisis, I think we're still in it.
Yeah.
And that gives me absolutely no satisfaction in saying this, because I think we're at a very dangerous, continuing, high-level attack on the legitimacy of our government and the election of our president. And obviously, our former president is not only behind it, he incited it, he encouraged it, and he continues to do so. Yeah. And you have leaders of the Republican Party who have willingly gone along as though they're members of a cult, not a political party, but a cult. And their continuing attacks on the election, their refusal to say, you know what, we've counted these votes, it's over, we're going to move on, has sown so much doubt. And then you combine it with the disinformation network known as Facebook, and you've got a volatile mix. So, yeah, we are still in the midst of a concerted, well-funded effort to undermine American democracy.
Hi again, everyone. It's 5 o'clock in New York. The woman who ran against Donald Trump with a bleak warning for all of us. Our country, our democracy, is in peril due to the ex-president and his party marching along willfully away from the free and fair elections America has always prided itself on, and toward the road of authoritarianism, something totally different for most of us. We saw it in the halls of Congress, Republicans saying and doing everything all the time just to stay on Trump's good side, no matter what the truth actually was. Well, it's bigger now, right? The practice has extended. It's actually gone local. State and local GOP officials, when given the choice now between Trump, who lost bigly, and the American democracy, what do you think? They choose the twice impeached ex-president, all out of fear of losing, I don't know what, their positions of power in his orbit. Take a look at what's going on in Texas. Keep in mind, it's a state Donald Trump won by 6 points. He's right now pressuring officials in Texas to launch audits of that state's election result. Axios reports this, quote, former President Trump threatened Republican Texas Speaker of the House, Dade Phelan, with political consequences if a bill allowing for more audits of the 2020 election doesn't come up for a vote soon. Axios adds this, quote, when the election audit bill passed in the Senate last week, one Republican, Amarillo Senator Kel Seliger, voted against it. Trump subsequently endorsed one of Seliger's primary challengers. Trump said that if the bill doesn't pass soon, he would, quote, look forward to seeing Phelan in the Texas primary. This test of loyalty to a loser, a former president, and his big lies is metastasizing. Insider reporting on a pressure campaign in Florida, another state Trump won. Quote, Republican Governor Ron DeSantis of Florida and top conservative lawmakers in Tallahassee are being pushed by members of their own party to audit the 2020 election result, despite former President Trump's relatively comfortable win in the state last year. In late September, Lake County Republicans, based in a fast-growing GOP-leaning jurisdiction near Orlando, unanimously approved 5 resolutions to send to every Florida state lawmaker and calling for a full audit of the election results. The fact that Republicans are now calling for reviews of election results where Trump won in places that they bragged about for being so good, places like Florida, is a clear sign, and we should all pay attention to it. This isn't about 2020 anymore, okay? It's about 2022. It's about 2024 and everything that comes next, everything. It's all about undermining people's confidence in every election from this point forward. And as Secretary Clinton said, undermining American democracy.